Baseball from 24 Willie Mays Plaza and stunning Oracle Park in San Francisco. It's the final game of this regular season Custom League Series between the Baltimore Orioles and the San Francisco Giants. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The second baseman, DJ.
Here's the pitch.
LeMahieu.
Underway now in the home opener as the first pitch is taken for ball one. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. Weather not much of an issue tonight. A mild 65 degrees here at game time. Hit on the ground to third. And there's one away. Next, here is Austin Hayes.
Austin Hayes.
First delivery to him.
That's a ball.
Bases are empty, one man out. Hit out towards second. He's got it. And very quickly there, they're two gone to start the inning. Stepping in next, Cedric Mullins. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a fourth time. I'd be looking heater.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. That misses. It's to 2-2 now with 2 away here in the top of the first.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. The 2-2 one more time. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. And now here is Tommy Edman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Giants, the second baseman, Tommy.
Harvey sets his sights. Here comes the pitch. In there, 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And a good 2-strike pitch, but he misses high, 1-2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
The center fielder, Michael
Now the
Taylor.
pitch. Michael Taylor is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. To 2-2 now.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Brandon Crawford digging in next. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Back-to-back strikeouts in the first right here. Pitcher is setting the tone, pounding the zone.
Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Now the pitch. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. New inning set to get underway. And here comes the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle.
Number 6, Ryan.
Pitch on the way.
Mountcastle.
Inside, ball 1.
The 1-0. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Into the bleachers and gone.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, is not the end of the world.
That is good. The right
To the plate now, Jorge Mateo.
Mateo.
Late square, and this is popped up. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt.
That is good.
Ready now for Baltimore, Trey Mancini.
Mancini.
First delivery to him. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Batting seven. The shortstop.
Standing in now, number one. Well, this is speared by the first baseman. Now a throw behind the runner, and it's in time to get him. And that, folks, is the danger of the hit and run. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the third baseman, Chris Bryant.
The third baseman, Chris.
Harvey steps into his windup. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count. A ball and 2 strikes.
I got the count 1 and 2.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. The pitch.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
The next 3-2.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on that. Hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his
swing and a long drive. Deep. Going. It's gone.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate.
The first baseman.
And there's a swing and a miss at an off-speed pitch to start him out. 0-1. Skied down the left field line. And foul. The 0-2 delivery. Struck him out. So the next to bat will be Wilson Contreras.
Batting sixth. The catcher, Wilson.
Here's the first pitch to him. As he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one. Harvey is sort of a curious case as a starter. Usually doesn't walk many guys, but at times he ends up giving up his share of hits. The translation on that is that he throws a lot of strikes, but oftentimes they are hittable strikes.
One of the keys, Matt, you'll have to watch from this guy. At times he kind of tiptoes, he tap dances around the strike zone. He has good stuff, but when he falls behind in the count, he tends to nibble a little bit. Then when he brings the ball into the strike zone, and when he does, he becomes much more predictable. And what happens with that? The hits per 9 innings tend to go up.
Number 10 ranges back, and he has it for out number 2. So here's Avisail Garcia. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
Garcia.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw over to LeMahieu at second, and that'll do it. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Pedro Severino.
28.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Yeah.
The windup and the 0-1. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. And that misses. 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Garcia has a read on it. 1 down. So next to bat will be number 10. He stands in for the first time in this one.
10.
Now here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the third now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Kevin Biggio.
The designated hitter, Kevin.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. And it's fouled away. Harvey sets his sights, ready with the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
So 1 gone here in the San Francisco third, and that'll bring in Tommy Edman.
Tommy Edman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looked like he went around that time. They'll appeal down to third, and yes, sir, it's strike 1. Now the 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. Two and 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Ball 3.
2 strikes.
3 and 2 now.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he'll squeeze this one for the second out. Next up, Michael Taylor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Michael A. Taylor.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating and feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
2-2 the count. And here's a ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. Mateo is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Austin Hayes the next to bat as we begin the top of the fourth.
The left fielder, Austin Hayes.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Garcia has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Striding in is Cedric Mullins. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Ball and a strike. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. 1-2 as he chases the slider.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. And this is taken in for the second out.
The first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle.
First offering. Ryan Mountcastle will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
I'd like to see this lineup start working the count a little bit more and drive up this pitcher's pitch count.
And that gets the black on the outside. A good slider that time.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of it.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
The shortstop, Brandon.
Here's the first pitch to him. Crawford is considered an absolute stud with a bat, particularly against right-handed pitching. Against southpaws, however, he has historically had a lot more difficulty. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Mullins will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. 1 out, base is empty, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant. And now the first pitch. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
A ball and a strike now. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Ground ball right into the shift. Reined in. And that's the second out. Up next, Anthony Rizzo. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
That misses. 2-0. Fouled away. Now the 2-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Number 10 is there for it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and digging in at the plate next will be Jorge Mateo. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And now a pitch on the way. Trying to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Here now the 2-2. This one for Crawford is short. He's got it, and they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
Now batting, designated hitter, Trey
So here's Trey Mancini. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low. One and two now as this catches the outer half. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Mancini now, hoping to discourage a steal attempt with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game. Now, the problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
In there, a base hit.
Now batting, number 1.
Into the box now, number 1. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Bunt attempt, but this one might have too much on it. To second for 1. On to Rizzo, but a little slow in developing as they'll just get the 1 out. Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. I'm set with the 0-1.
That's a ball.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that is going to be at the top of the list.
Now, meanwhile, this ball's going to get through, and that's a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
Now batting, number 10.
So now to the plate, number 10. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. Probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Rizzo is there to Crawford for 1. On to the pitcher covering it first, and it's your textbook 3-6-1 double play that'll get him out of the inning. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and now it'll be the catcher, Wilson Contreras.
The catcher, Wilson.
First offering on its way. As he'll go after a curveball off the plate, it's strike 1.
I know we want to focus on the offense and how bad they've been so far, but can we give some love to the pitcher? He has had these guys in the rocking chair all day.
Fastball, close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Giants catcher.
Yeah, he just wasn't on time right there. Front foot not down in time. Nothing happens before the front foot can get down.
High in the air out to center field. Mullins is right there, 1 down. So bases are empty with 1 gone. And up next will be Lamont Wade Jr.
Wade Jr.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1 home. Hit on the ground to third. On to first, and there were 2 down. And now in the box, Avisail Garcia. First delivery to him. The 1-0 home.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
Fouled off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
3-2 now. And the walk. Runner at first with 2 gone in the inning. And that'll bring in Kevin Biggio.
Designated hitter, Kevin Biggio.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time, every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but
oh, and he can't come up with it. And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, DJ LeMahieu. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First offering on its way.
Ball one, no strike. Hey. That's a ball. We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
The 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty death.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Austin Hayes.
Pitch on the way. Austin Hayes is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Fooled pretty badly there as he reaches to poke this one foul. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. To 2-2 now.
2-2.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Weak grounder down the line at third. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to... And that was a close one, so they're asking for some time to look at the replay. Could see a challenge from them here.
Well, here's another look at it now. It was tough to tell watching it live, and boy, I'm still not totally sure. Maybe a tough...
Now the indication from the dugout, and they will use a challenge here. So we'll see what the replay operations center in Manhattan has to say about it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the
Okay,
Giants
one
have
more
elected
look at
to
it here.
challenge the previous
Is there enough
play.
evidence to overturn this call? I think there is. Looks to me like the ball beat him to first.
Okay, umpires look ready, and off comes the headset, and he's out. So the original call is overturned, and it ends up being a well-used challenge there.
Upon video review, the call of safe at first base has been overturned and the batter ruled out.
At the plate, Cedric Mullins. So she'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Pulled high in the air out to right field. On the move is Taylor. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring in Tommy Edman.
The second baseman, Tommy.
Now the pitch.
Edman.
As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Right side, but it's well foul. That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Now to bat, Michael Taylor. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Michael A. Taylor.
Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance.
Oh, doctor, you can hang a star on that baby.
Hey, that wasn't a particularly good pitch right here. This guy doesn't get away with very many mistakes. He's going to have to do a better job pitching out of the middle part of the plate.
Connor Green, right-handed reliever, standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen.
Number 81, Connor Green.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Shortstop.
Can't catch up on a fastball at the letters, and it's strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Good curveball, strike 2.
Put that in a memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 0-2 once more.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And strike 3 called on the outside corner. He's earned the right to live out there with the fastballs as that's out number 2.
Third baseman, Chris Ryan.
First delivery to him. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it. A ball and a strike. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full. Anthony Rizzo would be next if they can keep this inning alive. There's ball 4.
Ball 4.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Anthony Rizzo.
Here's the first pitch.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
And it's fouled away. 1-1. Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. That'll bring up Ryan Mountcastle. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he will make it in safely. He's in at third as the go-ahead run.
Now batting, right fielder, Jorge Mateo.
And now we'll step off the rubber here and just look him back to third. Into the box, Jorge Mateo. As he'll swing and lift a fly ball to right center. Coming in to score is the runner from third, and they've taken the lead here in the 7th. And he is out trying for 2 bases, but credit him with a single and an RBI here. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Behind 0-2 now.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Crawford's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down. In now for the O's. Number 1. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. It puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Onto the bag with it is Rizzo, and the inning is over.
For the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Dylan Tate gets the call from the pen to take the ball for the home 7th.
Number 55, Dylan.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. Flew out last time up.
Down by 1. I'm interested
Leading
to
off
see how
for
they
the
approach
Giants,
this as an offense.
the catcher,
Especially if they get
Wilson
someone on base early in the inning.
Contreras.
Some teams, you know, they're going to try and manufacture that run. Just trying to get that one run across. Others, they're going to look for 1 or 2
The
big
left
swings to
fielder,
make it
number
happen.
31.
Lamont Wade Jr., the batter. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. The 1-1.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Fouled away. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. And another foul ball. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. He makes the throw to first. 2 down. So 2 away now in the San Francisco 7th. And that'll bring up Avisail Garcia.
Garcia.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
1-1. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Good changeup in the dirt, strike 3. Severino goes to get it, and that ends the inning. Digging in will be Pedro Severino. He'll lead things off against Kenta Maeda.
The catcher, number 28.
John Brebbia has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Please. Now pitching for the Giants.
Here's the first pitch to him.
John.
He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Garcia has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Now at the plate here is number 10. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Pitch on the way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. A ball and a strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Now the 2-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, DJ LeMahieu struck out in his last trip to the plate. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. That's inside. 2-0. 2 balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
The batter, the left fielder, Austin Hayes.
Stepping in now, Austin Hayes, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Garcia gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Cole Sulser is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 54.
Kevin Biggio stepping up now.
Leading up for the Giants, the designated hitter.
First delivery to him as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Mateo is there, and he has it for the out. Digging in, the switch hitter, Tommy Edman. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. And he fouls this one off. The 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Mullins is underneath this one. And that's out number 2. At the plate now is Michael Taylor. He went deep last time up.
Very rarely, Matt, you see a first pitch changeup hit out of the ballpark. That tells me right now that this guy was up there looking for the changeup in that last at bat. We'll see if they pitch him any differently here.
And the pitch.
Ball, that's off the plate. Two balls, one strike.
High in the air down the right field line. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Cedric Mullins.
Number 31.
Andrew Miller enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th.
Miller.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Ryan Mountcastle. He's got a homer and a triple to this point in the game. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
And that is through into right field for a single.
Now batting, the right fielder.
To the plate now, Jorge Mateo, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Strike 2 as the fastball is let go. Ready on 0-2. Line to the right side. Oh, and it falls as he can't make the play. And the flip will go to Miller here for the out. For the plate now is the designated hitter, Trey Mancini, trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Here's the 1-0. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after the...
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Tyler Wells comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 68, Tyler.
All set for the bottom of the 9th. And that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Brandon Crawford.
Leading up for the Giants, the shortstop.
First pitch on its way.
Crawford.
And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. Fouled off. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the 9th.
Now batting.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Here's the pitch.
1-0.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. And it's fouled away.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Again, he sends it out of play. Another one sent foul. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, first base.
Giants down to their final out now. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman, Anthony Rizzo. Out in front of it, strike 1. Fans on their feet in a 1-run ball game in the last of the 9th. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Last strike here for the Giants. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. 3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The Orioles jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Connor Green is the winning pitcher of record. Innings.